March 8, 2014, 12:41 a.m. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 takes off from Kuala Lumpur Airport bound for Beijing. 239 passengers and crew members on board. A routine flight, or so it seemed. But did you know that just 40 minutes later, this plane vanished from the face of the earth, completely disappeared? Today, I'm going to tell you the complete story of MH370. How does a Boeing 777 aircraft, 200 feet long, just vanish into thin air? Was it hijacking? Pilot suicide? Or something far more sinister? If you want to know the truth behind aviation, history's greatest mystery, watch this video until the end, because I'm going to show you evidence that governments don't want you to see. Asterisk, the story begins on the night of March 7, 2014. Flight MH370 was a Boeing 777-2200ER aircraft. This plane was Malaysia Airlines' pride, only 12 years old. Perfect maintenance record. Experienced crew. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, 53 years old. Experienced pilot with over 18,000 flying hours. Co-pilot Farika Abdul Hamid, 27 years old. Promising career ahead. Both were experienced. Both had clean records. The flight plan was simple. Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. A 5-hour 34-minute journey. 239 souls on board, minus 227 passengers. 12 crew members. Among the passengers were families, business travelers, tourists. None of them knew this would be their final journey. 12:41 a.m. Successful takeoff. Normal communication with air traffic control. The flight was smoothly climbing to 35,000 feet. Everything seemed routine. Weather was clear, no technical issues. Reported, passengers were sleeping, some watching movies. Flight attendants were providing normal service. Just like any regular international flight, but in a few minutes, everything would change forever. 1:07 a.m. The last routine communication with air traffic control. Co-pilot Farik said, "Good night Malaysian 370. Normal procedure, normal tone." No one had any idea this would be their final message. Asterisk 1:19 a.m. and then ... nothing. Complete silence. Flight MH370 disappeared from radar. Air traffic control waited, called repeatedly. No response. Emergency protocols were immediately activated. Malaysia Airlines went into panic mode. Where was the flight? What had happened? Initially, they thought it might be a technical problem, but hours passed with no contact whatsoever. A search and rescue operation began in the South China Sea. According to the planned route, the plane should have crashed somewhere in that area. Helicopters, ships, international assistance, but nothing was found. Days passed. No debris, no oil slick, no emergency signals. This wasn't normal. When planes crash, there's always some evidence. But MH370, absolutely nothing. Families were waiting at Beijing airport. Mothers crying, fathers desperate. Where is our son? Where is our daughter? Heartbreaking scenes. The media coverage went worldwide. This became the #1 news story globally. CNN, BBC, every channel. Social media exploded with theories. Government pressure mounted. Malaysia Airlines stock crashed. The international aviation community was shocked. But then came a shocking revelation. Military radar data showed that MH370 hadn't simply disappeared. It had made a turn, heading west. Asterisk, this is where the real mystery begins. According to military radar, MH370 had made a sharp left turn. Not toward Beijing as planned, but west toward the Andaman Sea. And the most shocking part, the transponder had been deliberately switched off. The transponder is the device that tells air traffic control the plane's location. This meant someone had intentionally tried to make the plane invisible. Questions arose. Who did this? Did the pilots hijack their own plane? Did a passenger break into the cockpit? Or was it some kind of external hacking? But technology helped us. Inmarsat satellites had received signals from MH370, automatic handshake signals every hour. These signals showed that the plane continued flying for over 7 hours. Satellite data analysis revealed that MH370 had flown south, into the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most remote areas on Earth. No airports, no land, just vast ocean. According to fuel calculations, the plane could fly until maximum 8:19 a.m. After that, fuel exhaustion meant inevitable crash. But where did it crash? That was the million-dollar question. Asterisk now, let me tell you the main theories. Each theory is shocking. Each theory is possible. Theory 1. Pilot suicide. Captain Zahari had personal problems, divorce proceedings, political frustrations. He had a flight simulator at home where he had practiced a similar route into the southern Indian Ocean. Did he deliberately crash the plane? Suicide with 238 innocent lives. This theory is disturbing, but possible. Theory 2. Hijacking. 2 passengers were traveling with fake passports, stolen Austrian and Italian passports. Initially, there was suspicion of a terrorist attack, but investigation revealed they were asylum seekers, not terrorists. Theory 3. Cyber attack. Could someone have remotely hacked the plane? Modern aircraft depend on computers. The theory is that sophisticated hackers took control and flew the plane to the crash site. Theory 4. Government cover-up. Some conspiracy theorists claim government involvement. The plane carried sensitive cargo, or VIP passengers. It was deliberately crashed and evidence was hidden. Theory 5. Technical failure. It's possible. There was a sudden fire or electrical failure. The pilots tried an emergency landing, but became unconscious due to hypoxia, oxygen deficiency. The plane continued on autopilot until fuel ran out. The search for MH370 was the largest and most expensive search operation in aviation history. 26 countries were involved. Over $150 million was spent. The underwater search area covered 120,000 square kilometers, the size of England. Deep-sea vessels, sonar mapping, underwater robots. The search continued for 3 years. In 2015, the first breakthrough airplane debris washed up on Reunion Island. It was confirmed to be part of MH370. More pieces were found later in Madagascar, Mauritius, South Africa. In 2018, Ocean Infinity conducted a new search using the latest technology and underwater drones. In 2024, Malaysia signed an agreement to restart the search. There's hope that the main wreckage will be found, but families continue to wait. 239 families need closure. What is the truth? Will we ever find out? There's new hope in 2024. Cardiff University researchers have developed a new method, underwater hydrophone signals that can detect airplane crashes. Technology is improving. AI, advanced sonar, satellite tracking. We can prevent such mysteries in the future. Final message, MH370 isn't just a plane crash, it's the tragedy of 239 families. Mothers still waiting for their children. Fathers who want to know the truth. The world's greatest aviation mystery remains unsolved, but there's hope. Science is developing, technology is advancing. One day, the truth will emerge. 239 souls will get justice. The real story of MH370 will be revealed. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think. What is the truth about MH370? And keep following the channel for more mysteries like this, because there are many more secrets in this world waiting to be solved. Thank you for watching. Please pray for the MH370 families. Wait for truth continues.